It's time now for the latest in local news. In the news, Jesup Police Chief Chris Hamilton wants to provide the public with an update on the shooting which occurred on October 29th at 356 North 4th Street in Jesup. On November 21st, investigators were advised that the victim, Mr. Dion Garner, had succumbed to his injuries while at Memorial Health Center in Savannah. So this case now being investigated as a murder, and the GBI has been requested to assist in the investigation. Anyone with information pertaining to this case has to contact Sergeant Stephen Rouse at 912-294-0396, Investigator Rhett Buford at 912-256-4623, or Investigator Charlotte Cope at 912-256-4146. Anyone who wishes to submit a tip anonymously has to call the Savannah Chatham crime number. That number is 912-234-2020. They say tips received that resulted in arrest in this case will receive a $2,500 reward. Again, the shooting occurred in Jesup back on October 29th. On November 21st, the victim passed away, Mr. Dion Garner. Again, the police investigating this is a homicide. Again, so far, no arrest. No suspects have been named in the case. Also, another shooting that the Jesup Police Department is working. They received a call on November 21st on shots being fired at 621 1st Street in Jesup. Upon arrival at approximately 20:51 hours, officers found a male subject with multiple gunshot wounds. Officers immediately began administering first aid to the victim until Wayne County EMS and Jesup Fire Department personnel arrived on the scene to take over. The victim was then transported to Wayne Memorial Hospital, where he was immediately flown to Savannah, Georgia for emergency care. The victim is currently listed in stable condition. Jesup Police Department Criminal Investigation responded to the scene to further investigate the incident and process the scene. Due to the nature of the incident and open investigation, further details are being withheld at this time. Chris Hamilton encourages anyone with information pertaining to the case to contact Sergeant Stephen Rouse or Investigator Charlotte Cope in the Jesup Police Department at 912-427-1300. Former First Lady Rosalind Carter's funeral is set for this week. The funeral is set for Wednesday will be held at the Carter's Family Church in Plains, Georgia, followed by a private burial at the Carter's family residence. On Tuesday, a private memorial service is planned at Emory University, where President Joe Biden will be in attendance. Today, the Carter family motorcade will travel downtown Atlanta to the Jimmy Carter Presidential Library on the John Lewis Parkway. Members of the public are invited to pay their respects this evening. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor or other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. On Tuesday, the Justice City Commissioners met at City Hall. They recognized Water Department employee John Smith, who in less than 4 months received his Class 3 certification. City also approved a change order for the pool project. They state the total cost of the project now at $867,580. Big discussion Tuesday evening centered around the purchase of a ladder truck that the city commissioners have voted on and approved. The purchase of the truck cost is around $1.58 million. Tuesday, Fire Chief Josh Huffman, who on hand asking the city pay the fire line company the money for the truck, which won't be ready for about 2 years. That's how long it takes to have it ready for delivery. Fireline wants to hold the money and over that 2-year period pay the city 3% interest on the money. Mayor Ralph Hickok says he called a local bank, says the city could get a much higher interest rate, so why not have the city keep the money in Jesup with a higher interest rate and then send Fireline the money once the ladder truck is ready for delivery. Commissioner Tim Cockfield accused the mayor of trying to be the city treasurer at Tuesday's meeting. He also accused the mayor of trying to derail the purchase of the ladder truck altogether. Mayor Ralph Hickox admonished Cockfield for attacking him personally. He told him he was out of order. He says if he wanted to address the topic of the payment, fine. But Hickox told Cockfield, quote, "Do not attack me personally. If so, I will simply call you out of order," end quote. Others weighed in. Joe Roddy says that no one benefits more from a ladder truck than the hospital, and Roddy says he wants the city to purchase the truck, but he wants the city to be smart. Roddy says, why not keep the money locally and make more money? Why throw money away? He says that's just not smart business. What's smart is keeping the money locally and investing it and getting the highest interest rate possible. Cockfield says if the city doesn't take the action on Tuesday presented, the city will never purchase the ladder truck at all. He again accused the mayor of sabotaging the project, but suggested at one point during the conversation to wait until the new commissioners take over in January, let them have a say in the matter. Stanley Todd said he was conflicted. He said he had talked to both Commissioner Tim Cockfield and the mayor before the Tuesday meeting. Both were adamant in their position. Stanley Todd said he simply wanted the city to purchase the truck. Tim Cockfield made a motion to go ahead with Fireline, seconded by Commissioner Bill Harvey, but they were the only two to vote yes. Stanley Todd, Pam Schuman, Shirley Armstrong, and Joe Roddy all voted no. Once again, the vote on no was not to send any money to Fireline. Tim Cockfield says he believes the city will never see the ladder truck. Others disagree. They simply do not see the need to send the money to a company when the ladder truck is still 2 years away from being delivered. They simply want to cut the middleman out, invest the money locally at a higher interest rate, and make more money until the ladder truck is ready to be delivered to the city of Jesup. Also, the city meeting, DDA Director Tracy Smith outlined all the activities for this week to celebrate Christmas. The downtown open house is set for this Thursday from 5 to 9 p.m. and Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. The lighting of the tree takes place this Thursday at James R. Bland Jr. Park. It's from 6 to 6:45. They'll have singing performance by the Jesup Elementary School Choir, Jesup Church of God Live Wire Kids Choir, Wayne Christian Academy. St. and Mrs. Claus will be at the park from 7 to 9 p.m. and Altamont Baptist Church presenting their live nativity at the JC Fairgrounds both this Thursday and Friday. On Friday, December 1st, from 5 to 8 p.m. at the park, you can meet the Grinch. They'll have carriage rides through downtown Jesup on Friday, pick up and drop off at James R. Bland Park from 6 to 8 p.m. And once again, the Altamont Baptist Church and live nativity on Friday, December 1st as well. Then on Saturday, December 2nd, the annual Christmas Bazaar at the Wayne County Farmers Market from 10 to 3. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be at the park from 1 to 3. You can meet the Grinch Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. And the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade again begins that Saturday, December 2nd at 7 p.m. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Chamber of Commerce is going to remind you that the Christmas parade is set for this Saturday evening at 7 p.m. in downtown Jesup. Theme this year, it all started in the stable. They're still taking some last-minute entries into the parade, so if you're interested in getting an entry into the parade, simply call the Chamber today at 912-427-2028. City of Scriven's Christmas Parade set for Saturday, December 9th at 4 p.m. Their theme is Small Town Christmas. Entry fee, a new toy for the Wayne County Toy Drive. Toys can be dropped off at City Hall or mailed to Scriven Christmas Parade, P.O. Box 146, Scriven, Georgia 31560. Once again, the City of Scriven bringing back their Christmas Parade Saturday, December the 9th. Also, their annual Christmas in the Park event set for December 15th at Grace Community Park at 501 Bill Royal Street in Scriven. The time from 6 to 9 p.m. Vendors, bounce houses, hot chocolate, s'mores, and 42,000 pounds of snow. Also, the lighting of their tree. That date, December 15th in Scriven. The time again from 6 to 9 p.m. And that'll do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.